Well, the temps might be climbing right now, but at night it could be miserable to sleep outside, and that's what dozens of community leaders will be doing at 17 Covenant House locations to spread awareness of children experiencing homelessness. It's one of the biggest fundraisers of the year for the organization. And with us this morning is Megan Dunn, who is the executive director of Covenant House. Thank you so much for being with us here, Megan.
Thank you both for having me this morning.
Let's first start with this big event that's happening Thursday.
So on Thursday, November 16th, is our 10th annual Sleep Out here for Covenant House, Michigan. And again, we're doing it in solidarity with 17 other sites across the country and Canada. So we're really excited. We have about 120 people, which for us, this is the largest event for any of the sleep outs that we've done. So we're excited to have a big group. We're inviting more to come.
So please forgive me, but why? Because it's freezing cold. Why would you go outside and sleep? How does this translate into raising money for Covenant House?
Well, we choose to give up our bed for one night because in November, when it could be snowing sideways, it gives us just a very tiny experience of what it's like for a young person that's experiencing homelessness. So we could do it in July. That might feel like camping. So we do it in November. We make ourselves uncomfortable to raise important and critical funds, but also to raise awareness about this epidemic.
And I think it also builds compassion and empathy when you put yourself in somebody else's position. When it comes to housing insecurity, what are you seeing here in the Metro Detroit area?
What we're seeing is the face of homelessness changes, right? So at one point, the perception that a homeless person was someone standing on the side of the street with a sign. The face of homelessness, particularly for young people that we serve, 18 to 24-year-olds, could be anyone. It could be the person serving your coffee, the person that's serving your lunch, and it could be also someone that's couch surfing. So we're seeing lots of different people that are experiencing homelessness for the first time. And so that's why we're, doing this work and raising awareness that homelessness could look like any one of us.
So you got 120 signed up for the Sleep Out later this week. Can more people sign up and participate if they'd like to?
Absolutely. We're on a 5-acre campus just outside of Corktown.
You have plenty of room.
We want all the people to come, help us raise money, but really, most importantly, to really raise awareness.
Have you done it before?
This is my second time. So
what have you taken away from it from your first time?
The first time that I did Sleep Out, I actually didn't sleep. Laying in my box, also recognizing that I could go home the next morning and take a shower and get in bed. So it helped me really think about how we can better address homelessness in this country and really make sure that no young person goes without a bed at night.
What's interesting too is that while you're trying to mimic what's happening, with the homeless population, you really aren't anywhere close to it because you have food, you have safety, you've got security. You're not afraid about somebody doing something to you in the middle of the night when you're out there sleeping. So. And
that's the big part. So it's really checking our own privileges, right? So we are staying the night outside on our campus. It's cold, but we have sleeping bags, warm coats, hand warmers. And so while it does give us just a small idea of what it's like to experience homelessness, it really gave me the fire to say, you know what, we have to do something very differently to make sure that people don't have to experience this.
And you're still looking for folks to join you. Real quick, just give that information again. I know it's happening on Thursday, but if folks want to participate, how do they do that?
So they can go right to our website, covenanthousemmichigan.org. There's sleep outs all over. You can't miss a sleep out link. So yes.
Well, thank you so much for being in studio with us today, and I'm sure that you're going to have a lot to reflect on after your second experience with the Sleep Out.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Megan.
All right, we've got a lot more coming up on Local 4 News, including our Brian Sherman, who's having a blast at Motor City Comic Con, and we've got your 7-day forecast coming up as well. We'll be right back.